Hello and welcome to the All-in-One theme. In this video we're going to go over adding RSS feeds to a campaign so you have content flowing into your site. We're here on the Content tab under RSS feeds. If you've not added any feeds, then you'll see this: you've not yet added any feeds. Why not add a feed? So what we want to do is we want to go in here and add a feed. Now there's another video where we'll go over adding a YouTube video, but what we're gonna do here is look at adding content, articles as text type of content to your site. So when you click on add a feed, you'll see you have these boxes as you scroll through here, and we'll just walk through here. But the first thing that we need to do is we need to locate a source of content. So I've used squeeze pages in some other videos, so I thought I would just stick with that same kind of flow here. A pretty good idea is to use the word how to and then like a keyword. I've found it helps sort through a lot of information to help me narrow down to articles and content. Now once I've done that, and there's lots of different terms you can use over here. You can put blog, or you can use tips or guide, or even article, or there's a lot of little phrases that you can go with it, and you'll find what works best for your niche. But you can see right now we're searching on Google, searching the web, and what you can do is you can come right here and click on more, and then we want to, there it is, we want to limit it to blogs. So now we have, it's changed up the results a little bit here. See, it says 8.4 million. And then we can also say under any time here, we want, let's say in the past week. So now we know this is on a blog, so we know they have an RSS feed, and we also know that they've posted something within the last week. So now we have a host of options here to pick from, and we could go through here and kind of look at different ones that we think would be good. Now let me pause this. I'm going to go through here and pick some out for you, and then we'll jump back into the video. So let me pause it. Okay, so there were so many that had been posted in the last week that I changed it to the last 24 hours. And so if we look at the last 24 hours, so we know this is really recent. So there's this one right here. This looks like a pretty good one. When we click through this article, we can see it's a pretty good article. There's quite a bit of content to it. Also, you would generally kind of look around and say, okay, does this seem like a good site that I'd want to reference in my site? Winning Interactive, and if you look through here, you would see that it's a site's well laid out. I have some other little tools that I use that when I look at sites, and some just personal things that I look for. One thing I like about this site is they have a phone number over here on the side. It's a pretty well laid out site. So what we can do is we can come up here, and this is in Firefox, and we can click on get the feed. And if I click on that top one there, usually there may be several options over there, but just want to make sure you get the feed for the entire site, not just that one particular article. And then you can look here, they had a post on July 2nd, June 29th, June 27th. So you can see they post on a pretty regular basis, the 22nd, the 17th, and just on and on and on. If I look through here, we don't see that they're promoting anything. It looks like it's just pure content that's flowing out from their site. So this would be a great one to add. So all we would do, come here, copy their URL. Where's my... Okay, then we would come right here to feed URL, right click, paste. Okay, so now we know that this is our site that we're going to be using, Winning Interactive. Okay, so that's the name here, Winning Interactive. Okay, I'm going to I'll talk to you about a little bit about each one of these. Affiliate link. Let's say that Winning Interactive had some products they promoted as well. What we could do is we could enter our affiliate URL here. If someone clicked through to read the full article, they would first have you would drop your affiliate link onto their machine through the link, and then it would redirect them through to the article. Now, some people may consider this gray hat or black hat or whatever. That just make sure you understand the rules of your affiliate program, because what you're doing is you're forcing cookies. Now, you are directing the user to the site, so it's not a black hat thing at all. But just make sure you understand the affiliate program terms of service and so forth. Make sure you're okay there. And so, and then if you want to actually, after you send someone through to the site, actually send them to a different page. So maybe this right here is a little bit more on the gray to black side, so there's some things you can do here where you can redirect the user. So just make sure you understand what you're doing and what's allowed with the affiliate program that you're working in. Now, feed count. Now, if I'm running something with this particular site, you can see they post on a pretty regular basis. It's good content. Now, if I'm running every day, it looks like they only have one every other day or so. So if I'm having this campaign run every day and pulling content every day, I may just say 1. But if I'm having it run once a week, I may say 3. Okay, so just understand that the number that you pull in from this particular site, all this really means is that that's going to be the number of, when it goes and looks at the feed, it's going to say, is there anything within, if it's running once a week, is there anything in the last week? Okay, yes, there is. Okay, now what it'll do is, if I say 3, it'll grab 3 of those from the last week. If there were only 2, then it will grab 2. If there's only 1, it'll grab 1. And it'll just put it in the big bucket. And all these different sources of content that get pulled from around the web all go in the big bucket, get mixed up, and then will be put into your post. So does that mean all 3 will end up on the final post that's created? No. Maybe 1. Maybe none, if they don't randomly get selected out at the end. So just make sure you understand that. Test campaign, we have to assign to a campaign. I have created this campaign. Now we can set a priority. We can say, you know what, this content is so great and it's so specific to my niche, I want to make sure we always include whatever they post. It's so good. And so that means if you give it priority, you're going to always keep what they're posting into your final content. Or no priority, that's kind of the default. So now, if you notice that there are every once in a while they'll talk about something that's really not related, you could enter in some keywords here, and any of those topics will not make it through to the final post. If you notice they mention a domain or 2 here or there, you could always say, if these are domains come up, don't include that topic. So. And make sure you watch the video where I kind of talk on a little bit higher level, go through the settings, and I talk about how the whole RSS feeds and campaigns, how all that works. And so once you've done all that, you can hit Save Feed, and the feed has been saved to the campaign. Feed added successfully. So if we go and look at our RSS feeds, you'll see that we have 2 feeds. We have a YouTube video and we have this Winning Interactive feed, and neither one of them have had anything imported yet. Nothing's brought in any kind of content at all flowing into the site. So you can see it's really easy to add a feed. It's really easy to locate a feed. So make sure you look at the other videos where we go through all the RSS settings and campaigns and how that's structured, and then most importantly, make sure you go over the one, and it'll be RSS settings and general overview. Make sure you go through that video as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you check out our other videos, and I hope to see you inside our members area. Thanks a lot.